Hello, my friends. This is Chris Bergen from Chris Bergen Full Heart Tarot. Today I'm going to talk about the 3 common mistakes I see people make when they're learning to read tarot for the first time. The first mistake is getting caught up in the concept of the classic spreads. Now, when you first get the tarot deck, it comes with a book that talks about the meanings of the different cards. It also will show you some of the classic popularized spreads that you can do. And while these do have a place, I find that they often muddy the waters when you're trying to learn tarot. Oftentimes, a single card reading or a 3 or 5 card reading can give you just as much, if not more, information than the bigger readings, because the bigger readings are kind of like throwing darts at a big dartboard. You're just getting very specific information without really investigating and diving into the question. Where if you do a 1, 3, or 5 card reading, you get a lot of information from every card that you look at, instead of this kind of more pinprick version of a tarot reading. And while you're learning the cards, it's really important to get used to the different meanings of the cards and the different symbolism that you see. So I highly recommend staying away from these classic spreads. They're actually more trouble than they're worth. And even at this point, I don't usually use them. So even a seasoned tarot reader will tell you sometimes there's just a lot of fuss. The second mistake I see people making is getting locked into the singular meaning. When you are learning them, is it good to use the books to learn the meaning of a card? Absolutely. But don't feel stuck in that meaning. There's a lot going on in every card. For example, with this one, there's the sky, there's the mountains, there's the meditating person, there's the swords, and even the desert ground. And each different symbol on the card can have different meanings for the different reading that you're doing. So when somebody asks a question, all of these things can contribute to the answering of that question. So don't feel locked down in that kind of singular book study kind of meaning, because there's a lot going on in these cards, and there's a lot of information you can get and draw out of them. The third mistake I see people making is rushing. So you've done a tarot reading, you've picked out your cards, and you've investigated their meaning. Great. The next step isn't doing another tarot reading. The next step is thinking about it, feeling about it, and spending time to really let it digest. I've heard people who do tarot readings every day for themselves, and while that can give you information, it doesn't let you really feel and learn about the card's meaning for you. For example, if I got this card in a reading, there's a lot going on. There's the person in the corner, the angel figure, the bugs, the chest, and of course, the person. And all of that can have meanings for me during the reading, and days, weeks, and even months later. I find a good trick for letting yourself digest the cards is to take a picture of your tarot spread, and in the days and weeks following, look at it. See what new meanings you can draw out of your reading. If you have any questions or comments about this video, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you want a tarot reading for yourself, jump over to my website at chrisbergenfullhearttarot.com. The link will be below. Thank you.